Hey guys, Melody here. Today I'm making a video showing you guys how I'm going to set up my 2019 bullet journal in my Happy Planner and why I'm doing it from the normal bullet journal into this disc-bound dated journal. So, starting from the beginning, I started my bullet journal in 2017 in September, actually in the middle of September. I actually had a flip through last year for this and the setup for my 2018 bullet journal. So if you guys want to see the details, you can go see that. But this was the bullet journal in the ring binder. I liked it at the time. But at the end of the year, I thought I want to go into at the time I was like the real bullet journal because everybody is using Lewis-Strom, and I like the little scribbles on the cover, so I bought the scribble that matter. But inside, it's the same thing. It's a dotted grid. It has the page number, so it was good. So when I started last year, I set up my collections after my future log, and everything was nice until in the middle of January, I saw this pen problem. So that's when I decided I was going to switch back to my A6 ring binder, which I already threw that part away because I already set up for 2019 in that, which I'll have a new lineup for next year pretty soon here. So this was only January. And then later in the year, after I used the ring binder for a while, I moved into the Hippo Noto, which is a smaller size dotted grid. It's I think they call it Slim A5. So it is the same height, much thicker, but that much smaller, if you can see here. So yep, still works. And I started using my Planner Society kit to decorate it because I didn't want to spend too much time drawing. I feel like it gives me more stress than, relaxing, because I know a lot of people do that because it's soothing and it gives them an outlet for creativity. I liked it, but I feel like it's giving me more stress. So I just started using my Planner Society kit to decorate it, and I usually pick out like 2 colors in the kit and use this accent color throughout. So I have my monthly calendar. I have 2. This usually I write down like if I have a trip somewhere, which I'll show you later. And then I have my monthly task, my social media tracker, and then my expense overview, which I have my expense tracker in a different book, but I won't write down the summary here. Never did. And then the time spent, which I was tracking my time in hourly. I think it's called Jinbun Techo. I will also show you guys later in my lineup. And then my brain dump, and this is my monthly. I have my weekly, and this is my weekly tracker because that way I can see what I'm doing each week and what I need to improve. And then my overview and next week. So I basically had the same monthly every month, so same layout, everything. But starting July, I switched to the vertical layout for my weekly, and I liked it. I really did, and I used it every month after that. Like, here's what I'm saying, like I have highlights for the important dates on my small calendar. Like over here I have my friend visiting. Yep, so there's that. And I did the November 1st week, and that was the last thing in my bullet journal for this year. And then I had like holiday stuff, so I have a little planner / wallet thing I keep with me everywhere I go because I had to go visit my parents, and it's just a lot of going around, so I stopped using this one and started setting up for 2019. So the reason why I want to switch to this is because, well, first of all, it's so pretty. It's so cute. I just can't get over how pretty it is. I got it the first week it was out, and I was like, what can I use this for? And then I thought about, why can I use my bullet journal in it? Because as much as I like having this bullet journal, I miss having the flexibility of a ring binder where I can easily just add a page if I have another collection I want to make, or if I have a little more things I want to write down for that month. For this heartbind notebook, it's pretty set. Like, there's not much I can do after I set it up other than just putting it behind it, which there's nothing wrong with it. It's just personal preference. I don't like to do that. So, and as you can see, it's vertical every week. There's nothing new I'm drawing, so I was like, why not just use a dated planner for my weekly? I'm still going to use the bullet journal system where I just use like the migration, all that little keys that I have. Oh, not on this one. I still have it in that one. And also there's another system that I'm adopting from a Japanese author. I don't remember his name, but like basically he's color coding his tasks where the red is important, the blue is usually work study related, and green is for fun stuff, and then black is just for whatever, like all the others. So I'm also using that system along with my bullet journal system. And then I was like, well, every week is the same, so why not just use the weekly view here? It does not make any difference, and I still write my tasks, I write my daily goals, and if I have any like notes or anything I need to add, I can just add a journal card like this. So basically, if I have anything more I need to write down, I just put it in here, put it in the back. There's nothing more than just like few lines usually. And go back to my collections. So after I put the expander on because there's so many pages and I want to keep everything together for the entire year. Last year I failed to do so this year I want to keep it together. So I put the expander. It's still gold. It's very pretty. So as many of you already saw, there's a calendar and there's a yearly view, which serve the same purpose as my future log. Like, it's exactly the same thing. So we got the dates, we got like spaces where I can write down stuff. So a little slightly different layout, but it does the same thing. So there we go. And then after that, I have stuck 2 pages together. So this back of it, it will be just blank instead of what was printed, which is this page. And then this starts my collection, which I have a tab over here. So I have my 2019 goals, both in English and Chinese. So there it is. I have what I want to be, what kind of person I want to be, what I want to learn, what I want to own, and where I want to go. So this is my 2019 goals, decorated out with the same theme stickers, and my daily routine, which I already have that, which I also have that in my old one. So yeah, I did 18 for 2018. That just too many. And I don't know. I probably achieved half of it, which is not bad. And then I have my daily routine, which is the same here, but with the same color scheme as that one. So got my weekdays and weekend. And there's my fitness goals, which I also have in 2018 because I stopped using this, so it's just blank. I did use that in my later one, which is in here. I migrated over. So basically I put down, well, now you all see my weight. Anyways, I I basically put down the goals and plan of action, what I do to get there, and the reward when I do get there. And then I do little color blocks down here, so I track each 2 pounds I lose, I think, for this one. And for next year, it's just each pound. After this year, I should have a pretty good start next year. So it's not as much to lose as this year. So that works. And we have a wish list. So I also have it last year, and then same thing here because I do buy a lot of stationery. So stationery has its own category and all the others. My books to read, same exact layout as last year. So there we go. My movies to watch, also same. There we go. Yep. And then my TV series, I haven't written them in yet, but it's going to also be the same. Last year I did do better in 2018. That is just a filler because I didn't want my last page before my January start, my January cover to be like filled in. So I wanted it to be blank, but that didn't work out because my pen didn't like me. So, yep. And then back to this page. Okay, this is how I had it in the beginning. I actually photocopied this page before, but it turned out to be smaller, and I didn't want to do it again. So, Black Friday, I bought another one. I like this cover as well, but not as much as this one. So I'm using this. I'm basically tearing out the pages I needed and use it in this book. So like you can see, I tore that page out and pasted it on here. So it's 2 pages sticking together. I have to glue it better. And then to my monthly. Not anything special here. It's just a monthly calendar, which I don't need a list and a calendar anymore since it's much bigger and I don't need to draw it. That's a plus. And comes to this page. I actually got this from this extension pack because I think it was last year's Trendsetter. Was it Trendsetter? It was the yellow one. I really enjoyed the layout, so I bought that. And also, I have a lot of monthly stuff I'm tracking every month before my weekly plan. So I have my tasks, I have my social media tracker, and my expense and time spent, and bring dump. So what can be better than this? Like I saw this, I was like, this is a great thing to add to my planner. So I got my monthly goals, my notes, which I can basically put my bring dump over there. Checklist, my monthly tasks. Got the trackers here. So I don't even need to draw the trackers anymore. It's not weekly, it's monthly, but not a big problem. And then get it done, focus on. I can also put something there, and I'll put my my social media tracker and my expense tracker there or somewhere. It's a whole spread, so I can figure it out. This is awesome. So same thing I did here is I glued these together. I took pages out of the other planner, the same exact planner, and made it into this, which I'll show you in a little bit how I did it. And then there comes my weekly, which is vertical layout. And there it is. Okay, I'm going to show you how I did it to add that spread into my planner. So February, I haven't done that yet. So I already put in the sticker for the Valentine's Day, so I'm going to keep this one and put a new one behind it. So we go to my February here. There is the exact same as this one. We're doing this because I need the back of this. So I put it behind this because I'm going to glue on the monthly dashboard. I don't think it's a dashboard layout. I think it's a monthly layout to this, so we're losing this. But since I have another page, we got it here. So I already took this out from the extension pack, and now we're just going to put this here. Let me make sure and put this here. So there we have it. We just need to glue these two together and glue these two together. And now we're not losing anything. Very simple. It's actually fairly cheap to do it this way because it was Black Friday. It was $12. This is only $12. I get all the extra pages. If I need to add anything in it, I'm not losing any layout because I have a duplicate here. Also, a lot of people are buying it for the cover, for the ring. They will sell just guts. So that is also another option. I mean, the last option, you can always photocopy it. I don't know if it violates copyright, so, but I like the quality of the paper, so why not just buy another one so I don't have to photocopy anything. And then, yeah, that's basically how I set up my monthly. So we get everything we need, well, everything I need for the month over here. And then I'm just going to write down the tasks and stuff. And at the end, I also have a project section, which I used the Miss Maker planner, well, accessories basically for. And then there's like the pockets where I can write, put in my inspirations and stuff, the things I want to do. And here's the extra pages from that planner, which I kept when I bought it. I wanted the cover and the rings, so I didn't keep the rings. I wanted the cover the most, and then the extra pages, and I sold the rest for much cheaper. Because there's always people just want to try it out. They want to use it. They don't care about that specific cover, or they're using the deluxe cover. So it's a full gut. There's always someone using it. So I sold it. I kept the extra. And then I also bought the project extension, like these ones, 40 sheets, 4 different color layouts, and I'm using the pocket as separation. So there's a purple one, there's the green one, and there's the pink one. So these will be my projects. I probably won't use all of it this year, but who knows, maybe I get super crafty. So it's basically subjects, overview, planning steps, action steps, and due date. I can use it for work, I can use it for school, I can use for basically anything, a crafty project. So yeah, so this will be my bullet journal / catch-all for next year. I just want to share with you guys how I set it up, and I will have a full planner lineup for next year up very soon, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you.